Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to some more You Got Serbed here in Europa Universalis 5. Let's double check I didn't mess everything up. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you, buddy. Alright, what do we got going on? What do we got going? Hey, Joe, what's up, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? Time for some gaming. Oh, yeah, you know it. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Undersquirrel, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. How is it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, my friends. What are we doing here today? What are we doing here? So, as has been the case, we are still going after Stefan's dream here. I'm glad it's listed as one of the hard achievements because we've been doing it, as you can see, for many, many episodes. As Serbia, conquer Constantinople, reach empire rank, and control Stefan Dusan's empire. Today, what we're going to do, we're working towards attacking the Ottomans today. Who we got, Argentina or Spain? Ah, man, I still haven't decided who I'm picking between those two. I am not sure. I am not sure. I really don't know who I would pick between them. I would probably lean more towards Argentina than Spain, I guess. But she's, I don't know. Who are you leaning towards on that one? I just haven't decided yet. All right. Now, in terms of our achievement, we need to take this one little location from the Ottomans here. And then just for, to make it easy for us to get to Constantinople, we might as well take these. So, as much as I would really like to get my gold mines back from Bulgaria, we're allies with Bulgaria. On top of that, we're still leaning towards spiritualist. So we'll get a lot of antagonism if we're attacking another Orthodox country. So we might as well attack the Ottomans now. We won't get as much antagonism. Once we take the Ottoman lands, we try to really make a push to start swinging towards humanist to lower our antagonism for when we go after Bulgaria next. And, of course, the Byzantines as well. So let's clean up what we got going on up here. Get that out of our way. Oh, we have a casus belli on these guys. Just kind of curious. When levies are raised. Oh, what are we in right now? Oh, that's right. Okay. So we were able to get an alliance with Hungary as well, which will help us when we attack the Ottomans, but they immediately brought us into a war. I forgot. We are in the midst of... Oh, yeah. I should have known with all these guys up here. Lamine is the future, so I'm going for the future. Yeah, he is an exciting player to watch, isn't he? And we're gonna be hanging with him for a long, long time. It's kind of like that 2018 World Cup when Kylian Mbappe broke out as like an 18-year-old. It's like, wow, we're gonna be hanging with that guy for a long, long time. So, yeah, there you go. Hey, just 24, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Your brother was playing Australia in Victoria 3 earlier this week. Silly dude. I know, right? Funny. He's always doing stuff like that. Hard to control that guy. You never know what he's doing. You never know what that guy's doing. It was me. How you doing, my friend? All right. So we got a war going on. Who is the war against? Mainly Croatia? Well, I don't want to lose tons of levies on this, right? Like, all right, let's unpause. It looks like, yeah, we're going towards this location. Our armies... See, this is where having a navy would have been helpful. We're losing money right now. Can you get something from this war? Maybe some gold mines? Yeah. It'd be nice to get some gold mines, right? I don't know if we're going to get anything from this. We're going to get to keep Hungary as our ally. That's what we're going to get. I should really just... I should just keep our troops at our border, make sure we don't lose any locations, and not engage in battle, because I really, really don't want to lose levies to this. Although I suppose Hungary is. We're also losing money. Wait. Ah, see, one of our places has fallen. Yeah, just go over here. Go take our location back. I don't care about sieging that. Alright. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Let's fix this budget up. I suppose we can go down in stability. Alright. Yeah, go take our location back. Yeah, our army maintenance, man. Woof. Quite a bit. Oh, where are these guys? Oh, okay. So I separated the professional army and the levies. Yeah, because the professional ones can regain their manpower. When the levies die, that's just pops dying. This game still looks like a spreadsheet to me. Yeah, I mean, basically... it's a spreadsheet with feet. You can move units around a map. Wait. Oh, damn. Our professional... Oh, man. Our professional army just got stack wiped. Not great. Oh, but we're gaining money. Oh, we're gaining money, yeah. Because our army maintenance is like nothing now. And you click a button in this spreadsheet and it opens a menu with another spreadsheet. I know. This is like spreadsheet inception. You can get to a spreadsheet inside a spreadsheet inside a spreadsheet. And it's all done for corporate espionage. Something you forget about a lot in the movie Inception. The goal is basically just corporate espionage. I say that, but I love that movie. All right. Yeah. Oh my God, you are right. Yeah, exactly. I'm basically just rooting for one corporation that sucks to be horrible to another corporation that sucks. It looks like Croatia is kind of winning this. The movie is still great. Exactly. I still love it. It's still like one of my favorite movies. I don't care. That's how good Christopher Nolan is. He made corporate espionage seem cool. All right. Ah, man, that kind of bums me out, though, about our professional army here. I'd rather not be bogged down in this war right now. Ah! All right, we're done integrating a province, so let's see if we have any more to do. I think there is one. And our first cousin. Oh, yeah, this little bit right here. Fine, might as well. So we're doing the Ionian Islands. We're doing this one. We're urbanizing Kosovo for the pop promotion speed. Yeah, additional local pop promotion speed. So what do we have going on? Well, okay. Okay, so we have a little bit to hire here. Oh. A representative of the people living in an area dominated by one of the most prominent families of the Vlastella has approached the court today, imploring the king to take action against what he claims are systematic abuses of power against the people there. As the ruler of Serbia, King Dreslav II Nemanjic has a responsibility to protect his people. Not doing so will make us appear weak and may harm the long-term growth of the province. The Vlastella would likely not take kindly to chastening such a powerful member of their ranks, however. So the Serbia lose 15%, the Vlastella could lose 10. Yeah, let's take it from the Serbia here. I'd rather they go down to 39 than the Vlastella. I started watching, Farscape this week. It's a wild ride so far. Yeah, I never watched that. It was one of those, like, sci-fi movies back in, like, I believe it was the 90s, right? That I remember thinking, like, oh, I should watch this. I love sci-fi. And then just, like, always forgot when it was on. Never set up recordings. Stuff like that. But it's good. I should go back to it now. Oh, now the tide of war is changing. We'll keep our units here like this. Ah, look at this. Okay. They're pretty much wiped out. So let's do this. Let's split these guys in half. Oh, neither of them have a general. So let's disband the third army. Ooh, we got rag paper. That's gonna be good. Okay, so we'll deal with that in a second. Marriages. Everybody's getting married. We should give these guys a general. Not our king. I don't feel like dealing with that. The crown prince. Now, because they might actually get into battle. Let's put this guy there. The first episodes are a bit cringe, but the characters seem to have settled into their roles now that I'm past the half of the first season. Okay, very interesting looking species. Is it cringe because it like looks so dated? Is that what the cringe aspect is? Or is it like cringe because of like storylines and stuff like that? Oh, so we're building a weaponsmith right now. Let's take a look over at our paper stuff in our capital. I never remember where our capital is. There we go. Paper makers. So we're doing rag paper? No. Yeah, let me double check again. What exactly that gave us again? Because I know it's a much better production method for that. Yeah, production method. Dun, 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 dun. Show me my paper place. Yeah, let's switch to that. Is there a reason why it didn't auto-switch to that, I wonder? Due to our excellent spies, our espionage activities are currently hidden and sealed from both enemy and allied eyes alike. This has proven very useful in the past and will surely be especially useful in the future. All right, very nice. I guess the chemistry between the characters is not there. Oh, which makes it sound out in a bad way. Oh, no. That sucks when stuff like that happens. Oh, we got the Twitch bot. Hello, Twitch bot. Good to see you. Goodbye, Twitch bot. Boot. You got the DOS boot. The effects CGI quality is also not good compared to today's standards, but I think it's passable. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of, like, oh boy. And not only is the special effects dated, it was like 90s TV effects. Like, there's a reason why Star Trek, like Next Generation, only ever had that one lightning effect. They're like, we're going to stick in our lane with that one. All right, so let's look at the paper makers guilds and make sure. Where do we have other ones? Good, good, good. Everybody's switching to rag paper. All right. So what is paper in our market now? Good. We're making a good amount. So what about books? Oh, wait. I passed by. There it is. Okay. So we should build, like, some universities and stuff. So we have 2. How much is this going to cost? $222. All right. I got to think about what... Do I want to build that? Do I want to build up, like, a bit of a navy? Because that will help us. Yeah, it came out in 1999, I think. And it's 4:3 aspect ratio, at least the version I managed to find. Oh, man. You know what's funny is, like, I have a whole bunch of DVDs that I bought way back in the day that are all, like, not widescreen. You know, like the, I guess, letterbox. Because I remember at the time thinking, like, oh, I hate this widescreen. Like, I want it to fit my screen. And now that everything's widescreen, sometimes I'll pull a DVD off the shelf and I'll be like, oh, why did I do this? Like, I think all the Star Wars prequels DVDs I own are all, like, letterbox. I had no foresight. Is this on the latest patch? Patch for 1.3 came out today. Yeah. Yep. We are on 1.3. I think it's like 1.3.11 right now. Yep. All right. Where... That's funny, the image they're giving them are the supply carts. Oh, why are they all the way up there? Go join up with these guys. Wait. What? Yeah, you go over there. Hey, Magic Aces, what's up? Hi, Hamcuts, how's EU5 going? Good. EU5 is EU5ing. Oh, hey, our leader's a tactical genius. Damn, we really should really put him in. You know what? We'll do it. Yeah. He can be the leader of the army there. Yeah, we're moving along. We're moving along. We're in a war as Hungary's ally here. Not really participating because I don't want to lose any levies here. Because I really want to attack the Ottomans this episode. It takes so long for levies to rejuvenate. I've started Vicky 3 and EU5 runs, and the EU5 patches I think are really good. Yeah. Yeah, so far so good. We'll see. I haven't started an offline run in Italy yet, because I know there's a whole bunch of like Italian content for the Italian wars and stuff. So I got to give that a try. Yeah, on paper, we are in a war. In actuality, Hungary's got it covered. I mean, they really should. Look at Hungary, and they're battling Croatia. And, like, look at this. Yeah, everything's going now, so... I really should just, like, disband my levies. This isn't a mercenary army, is it? I'm doing England runs in the name... Oh, in the name of last night's defeat. Yeah. Oh, man. I still have to... I'm still trying to get the England achievement in this game. The main reason I haven't is because every time I start up an England run, I mean, I don't get to dedicate as much time as I would like to. But then there's an update, and then I like kind of lose the save. I need to finally start an England run and just sit down and see it through. You know, like one England run to rule them all. One England run to bind them. One England run to bring them all. Damn, I forget the end of that line. I played USA in Vicky 3 2 weeks ago, and I messed up bad. The country is split in two now. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's there's historical precedent for it. In the past, then, it seems like the future, too. Hey, Mukore, hello. You don't really have to update to the latest patch if you want to do a run like that, or take the chance that this will be the summer patch, so it'll be around for a bit. Yeah, that's true. I think, yeah, this patch you can kind of, your old saves can go into, because we started this Serbia run on 1.2, and when the 1.3 beta was out, I mistakenly loaded the game up, forgetting that I had loaded up the 1.3 beta for an offline run I was doing. And then I found when I had loaded this save with the 1.3 beta, it auto-saves because we're in Iron Man mode. And so now it was saved as a 1.3 run, and it won't open in 1.2. So I kind of mistakenly brought this into 1.3, but it works fine. So yeah, 1.2 saves can definitely go into 1.3. All right, finally, war is done. Thank you. Let's disband the levies. All right, good. So we still have about 13,000 of them. Although this does mean... Oh, they still have a lot of troops. Okay. So we have our casus belli on the Ottomans for another 5 years. At least you didn't break it. Yeah, I know. I would have. That's what I was worried about. I was like, oh no. Tell me I broke the save file for the stream. I think the thing I love the most about 1.3 is you don't need to be in Iron Man mode to do achievements. The main reason why we're playing this in Iron Man mode right now is just so we can do achievements. Otherwise, I could have like rolled back to a previous save file had I messed it up. You better get back those gold mines until the end of the run. Otherwise, I'm unsubbing. Oh, I am not stopping till we get those back. First of all, to get the achievement, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need the land over here. But either way, just on principle, we're going to do it. Now, it's just the order of things we're going to do. It makes more sense to go after the Ottomans right now before Bulgaria. One, we currently have an alliance with Bulgaria, so we can utilize it. And then two, we're pushing spiritualist. So we get less antagonism when we fight people who aren't our religion, and we get more antagonism when we fight people who share a religion with us. And so these guys are Orthodox, which we are. So we might as well go after the Ottomans now, because we got to go after them eventually. So once we're done with the Ottomans, I'm going to start trying to really push us toward humanist. And then we can go after the Byzantines and the Bulgarians. And that should get us the achievement right there. I wonder if you can drag Bulgaria into the Ottoman War and let them do the heavy work. Oh, I'm definitely dragging them into it. Oh, we can build the slave center now. Yeah. No, they are definitely going into that. Oh, we got a saber going. Let's figure that out, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with the Ottomans. So charter subject governors. Okay. Common food stores. Expand our shipping facilities. Get a cheap dock going. That's always good. And we don't need this as much. Yeah, we don't want to push more towards spiritualist. Yeah, we could speed up the integration process. I actually wouldn't mind that. We have 2 cabinet members working on it right now. We get a cheap cathedral, but then push towards spiritualist the whole time. Ooh, we could get a cheap university. Damn. I kind of wanted to do to speed up the integration process. Now let's get the cheap university. We'll do that. But I got to remember to keep 111 ducats by the time this ends. I always forget about that stuff. But we don't want to contain printing press. Well, the Mstanstvo are at 63 approval. We could do this. No, we definitely don't want to loosen their level. Damn, all this stuff sucks. Well, we can do this. Alright, we'll let this run, see if we get some events. If we take this, it'll get us over. I really don't want to take that, though. Is there a chance EU5 becomes your favorite Paradox game, or is Vicky 3 just unbeatable? It's a good question. I think there's a chance EU5 could become my favorite. I care more about the economic stuff in the game than, like, the war stuff. It's part of why I really like EU5, the economic stuff, but I kind of like the economic simulation in Vicky 3 more. So I guess it would depend on what they do with the economic simulation in this game. So we'll see. It's a tough one, though. That is a tough one. That's a good question, though. EU1 is Ham's favorite. I sometimes think, like, man, what was I doing back when, like, EU1 was out and everything? I was gaming back then. I guess just, you know, the game store at the mall where I grew up just didn't have it. They had Civilization, so I got into Civilization. But man, I think of the same thing about, like, Vicky 1. Like, man, what was I doing? I wish I had known more about these games back then. Oh, also known as Microsoft Excel. Yeah, the precursor. The precursor. I think I just like spreadsheet games because for a long period of time I was really into Football Manager. And I remember that was the joke about Football Manager. They're like, oh, it's just a glorified spreadsheet. I'm like, yeah, okay, well, if that's what it is, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm wondering if these Swedish games were sold in the USA back then. I don't know. I don't know if they are. I remember the video game store at the mall. You could go to the counter and they had this big book that you could order games. So, like, if you knew the name of the game, you could ask them and they'll look through that book, and the book was just like a big brick. I imagine it had everything in there. I think they were ordering directly from like a company and then they sold it to you. So I bet I could have gotten like EU1, but I needed to have known about EU1 because it's not like they had it out on the shelf or anything. And who knows what the computer requirements of this games were. Although I could play Civ 2 on the family computer back in the day, so Civ 1 and Civ 2. So I imagine I could have played this. All right, we got tons of money. I'm kind of split on the money thing right now. The decision I have to make here is I would like to get a local governor up here. In order to do that, we need to turn one of the towns into a city. Which one was it? There was one of these up here. I was like, yeah, I think it's this one. So we're going to need like basically 1.4K to create a city. Then from there, we're going to have to create the local governor. But man, we could really use some control up around here. We could also use it down here. I'm waiting on the local governor, though, because in the south here, because this is a perfect location for it. Oh, they turned this into a city for us. Excellent, excellent. Because we have the gold mine right here. So when we take this over, I'm definitely putting a local governor right here. But I would like one in the north, but we're going to have to not spend any money for a very long time in order to do that. I'm not sure yet if I want to wait all that time on that. My fave Hussar spammer is here. hey, Machiavelli, hello. I guess I have been. The last couple episodes, I've just been spamming Hussars, right? This is true. Speaking of which, how many do I have? Do I need more? Oh, no. Oh, no, they were all defeated. I have none. We gotta spam them again, my friend. We could do it now, actually. Oh my god, it's so funny you mention that. We're about to do that. I didn't realize we were missing them. Wait, why can't we do another one? Oh, 277. Okay. Yeah, heavy cav is a meta. Well, I'm just trying to... Let me read this, get this out of our way. The Sabre members of Nice are surprisingly receptive to our proposal in the parliamentary debate. It appears that the University of Nice is convinced that it will be involved in the counting and measuring that the current proposal entails, and scholars are delighted by the opportunity to take part in the gathering of new raw data regarding our country. Yeah, that's great. So, trying to get our combined arms bonus as high as we can. Yeah, everybody's at 33%. So if we can get another unit, some light cavalry, it'll bring down all those percentages. And in terms of the formation, Like, I really would like to keep cavalry on the flanks here. Oh god, yeah, we only have one. I would like, you know, I need to build another heavy cavalry. Cav in general, infantry rather useless till men-at-arms show up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, we can make men-at-arms. But also, you know, I can conscript infantry as well. Not as much for, like, cavalry and stuff like that. We also lost these guys. You know, that I didn't realize we lost so much of these guys. That's disappointing. We could put this down for now. Oh, are we spending on... Yeah, we're spending on cost of court. I didn't realize we're good on that. Suppose we can spend a little bit on that. Oh, got to go. I've got meetings. Have fun and destroy those Ottomen. Yeah, will do, will do. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, Just 24. Always appreciate you. I'll see you next time. The Age 4 onwards men-at-arms. Oh, because combat power and manpower is low. Yeah. What do you think about 1.3? I think it's been fine so far. I'll be honest, I haven't noticed that big of a change in the gameplay yet. Though I know some stuff like the what do you call it? The maintenance cost on the marketplaces is going to go up as we progress through the ages. So we're still pretty early in age 3 here, so maybe I'll start feeling some of that. But so far, yeah, I think it's fine. We're almost done with the saber here. We're only 7. I feel like if you can get above 50%, you pretty much have got it. Oh, man. I really... To lose 10% towards any institution really does kind of suck. What is it here? That's 72%. Oh, yeah, and I need 111 for this university. I really would like to get this. I don't want to lessen their levy obligations for 5 years, because we want to attack within the next 5 years, because we have that casus belli on the Ottomans. I guess we're just going to take this. Every time I see... Oh, hey, Super Frank! What's up, my friend? How you doing? Every time I see EU5, I am overwhelmed by the UI compared to Vicky 3. Yeah. But maybe it's just because I played Vicky 3 so much. It might look the same for a new player. No, I do feel like there's just so much more small text and information coming at you. I like the aesthetic of the UI here. But yeah, there is a lot. There we go. We got our university. There is a lot coming at you. Especially like when you're looking at your market. Like, this is just a lot. Estate interactions are super fun. I just spam noble interactions as a nephew. Do I get a rebellion? Yes. Is it worth it? Hilariously so. Yeah. Yeah, it is fun. There's so much about this game I really do enjoy. Oh. Oh, you know what, too? Oops. These guys can go back over here. Because I want to get every little bit of control we can out of here. So these guys are just the one Serbian Hussar. So I now have 1 heavy and 1 light cavalry. I think maybe I'll just save up and try to get to this. I mean, if we could get the price of weaponry even lower, price would come down. Also, a few months ago, I argued that you can play Paradox games without seeing the map. Oh yeah, because you can do everything via the menus on the left. I was wrong. There's no way to see which state borders which state. Oh yeah, and you need that for market access, troop movement, etc. Yeah. That's true. That is the one thing. So look at that. The map is needed. Yeah, I remember you saying that, and I was like, you know, I think he's right. I think you can do that. But yeah, I didn't think of that. Troop movement and stuff like that. All right, just looking at... We're getting there. So we're out of building spots here. So we've been building here. How are we doing on RGOs? Yeah, wine is, you know. We have more silver to do. It could always get us more stuff. Though we don't have tons of... Well, yeah, we have much more control here. We should do this. Let's do it. I said I was going to build that military unit next, but I lied. Build 2 more silver mines. And what is jewelry in our market here? Because that should be like our main export. Oh. So the local market balance and the positive. But total market balance. Well, I see it's fluctuating. Rivals and major powers have changed their country disposition towards us. Naples are now alarmed by our power. Ruh-roh. Oh, Bulgaria. Oh, we had a spy network going in there, huh? I'm trying to learn economy. What's the general rule of thumb you follow to create your overall eco strategy? So basically the idea here is, at some point in time, I want to do a video on this. You take a look at a location, right? The most important elements of your economy are your control and proximity, because you create a building, it creates wealth, and then the wealth based on your control, the percentage control, that's how much tax base you get. So we have 100% here, but in like another location, it's 1.32 ducats of wealth, but control is only 46%, so that's how much we get for taxes. So you want to build up as many buildings as you can in your capital because you have 100% control, and you can get 100% of the tax base. And then, you know, you tax your estates and you get the money that way. So basically, your eco strategy is when you're building buildings, build them in your capital until, like this, until you've built the maximum that the state can hold, or the location. then start building it in the surrounding areas that have high control. At the same time, build buildings that are going to raise control, like roads, bailiffs, stuff like that. And then generally, I like to go to the market here and see, one, what do we have a deficit of in the market, or what's something that we're importing a lot of? Because if we're importing it, then we can make it and get the tax base off of that. So if there's a deficit, make that. If there's a high import of it, make that. And then at the same time, RGOs as well. Find like very profitable RGOs, like silver. So come over here and see what your tax base per level on these things are. And that's kind of the eco, at least the starting eco in a nutshell. Not everyone is happy that we have allied ourselves with the Kingdom of Hungary. Oh yeah, this thing I forgot. People don't like the fact that we have an alliance with them. An influential faction within the Vlastela has been pushing for an end to the alliance, focusing on the province of Hungarian Hum, which is held by Hungary, but which many view as rightfully ours. They have been able to stir up widespread outrage for the situation. Yeah. We'll take this for now, but we're only going to be able to do this for so long. And I just found out, because I actually challenged myself to do a playthrough with the US and Vicky 3, and did not know which states I can take from Mexico that either border me after manifesting destiny or have sea access. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you weren't looking at the map. Oh, man. Wait, how were you able to play the game, though, without seeing the map? Because just to get to the stuff you can do in states, you gotta have the map over here. Like, that's the other thing. I would find it difficult to find ways to play without having the map up on the screen. Got a multiplayer game coming up, so this will be helpful. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, hopefully, right? And then, like, in terms of raising control, your road network is a big pusher of it. And then your values. Pushing centralization gets your crown power, your proximity up. So pushing towards centralization away from decentralization is good. Another thing to keep a big eye on in terms of your budget, your biggest expense is always going to be your cost of court. And so cost of court scales with your economic base. So you see these numbers up here. Basically what the loop is, your estates are building everywhere in the country, right? And when they build, the value of those buildings raises your economic base. And that is going to raise your cost of court. But if they're building in locations that have low control, you're not getting any taxes out of it. So you have the double hit of there's a building, let's say, being built here, and it's going to become profitable. It's going to raise your economic base, which raises your cost of court, which lowers your income, but you're not getting a lot of taxes out of it. So it's raising the cost of court, but not raising the amount of taxes you're getting. So you got to improve control everywhere so that while the estates are building, they're not plummeting your budget from raising the cost of court. So there's some values here that can help with that as well. Going towards plutocracy will lower your court spending, whereas going to aristocracy will raise it. Things like that. And then in terms of proximity and control, you know, are you a country that has a lot of seaboard, coast? You might want to push naval because you get proximity through maritime presence. So you can use your ships to raise your maritime presence, get a lot of control on the coast. If you're somebody like us where the majority of our states are inland, then you want to push land because it raises your proximity through land. So we're getting a little bit more control because we're pushing land here. You can access the states in a menu. Oh, I don't remember which one, but you can get from your country to a list of states and from there to everything within the states. Oh, okay. Man, I kind of want to do this as a challenge now, just to see how much I can do without looking at the map. For example, you can use the lenses on the bottom, build something. Oh, that opens up the construction screen. Oh, that's right. And then you see a list of all the states you can build in, and from there open the states. That's right, yeah. I put an insane amount of brain power into actually trying this, arguably too much. Never too much, because it is interesting. So it was worth it. It was totally worth it. Oh my god. I know what you mean though. I feel like when I make tutorial videos, sometimes if there's a little thing that doesn't make sense, or I get so focused on it and I'm like, I gotta figure this out. And in the end, I'm like, I spent way too much time on this for something that is not that important in the video. But I just want to know. Heard of a strat where you intentionally build RGOs in low control areas? Oh, this game has so many ways to play is insane. Yeah. I know the amount of different strategies you have in this game, I will say, is kind of... I think there's more strategy, play strategies in this probably than Victoria 3. But that's because I think this game... It does... the economic simulation in Victoria 3 is much higher. And I think this one has a little bit less of an economic simulation, but that's because they've added more of the simulation, all the other aspects, where Victoria 3 is largely the economic one. And then you have like the diplomatic and the military. I feel like every Paradox game is kind of like three aspects all feeding off of each other. The economy, the political, and the military. And each game kind of skews towards one. And then you have EU5 that's kind of trying to keep all of them equal. Which means they don't surpass another game, but they just have a lot of all the games in them. If any of that made sense. You can 100% play it without ever clicking on the map. There's a tiny amount of visual information you need to do everything. Yeah, I totally want to try this now. Not everyone is happy that we have allied ourselves with the Kingdom of Hungary. Yeah. God. Okay, we gotta do this war with the Ottomans here. We'll take this again. Jack of all trades. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what EU5 is. The Paradox Jack of all trades. All right, so if we brought in Bulgaria, Hungary won't do it. Why? Levy availability. And what's that Casus Belli we got? So yeah, this will be better. I don't know, do we just Leroy Jenkins this? So if we can overcome this 28 deficit. They lack a border with the Ottomans. They have low manpower. I suppose we could wait longer, but we're going to keep getting these events about allying with Hungary. You know, I went to your stupid war. Also, what's the deal with Wallachia? We were allies, and now we're not. Yeah, because I wouldn't take your stupid artwork. I wouldn't go to your dumb art show, and now you won't be my ally. Yeah, let's keep improving opinion. I don't like being hungry either. I am a glutton. I'll commit seppuku for this dad joke. I like it. I always love a good dad joke. 10 points. 10 points to Machiavelli. Which is a whole statement in and of itself, huh? Do you have a specific plan for the World Cup stream? If it's Spain, you can try to get as far as possible in the Reconquista journal entry and focus on Argentina. I've been thinking about that, right? This morning, before I had to take my kids to camp, I loaded up some Spain and to see what exactly, just to refresh myself on it, see what I got to do. In the next, like, today and tomorrow, I'll figure out what I want to do. Although it still could be Argentina. What's funny is I had started recording a starting step series for Argentina. And then I stopped it because I was like, this isn't very good. But I kind of have the start of Argentina kind of in my head. So I don't need to practice Argentina as much. But Spain, I haven't done a run with Spain since Iberian Twilight came out. So yeah, I gotta kind of figure out what I'm gonna do if it's Spain that wins the vote. Hey, DeWolfie, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Staying fabulous? You know me. I'm always fabulous. F-A-B-A. Oh, oh my God. There was that song back in the day. I'm trying to do, oh my God. I feel like, because F-A-B-U-L, it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't fit the beat of the song. How did that song go? Did he misspell fabulous in that song and I never knew it? Anyway, yeah, I'm being fabulous. Oh man, I'm out of it today. Oh, but we are at the hour mark here. So we do have to take a quick 90-second break, pay homage to the gods of ads, so that we don't have to watch ads during gameplay here. So we're going to take a quick 90 seconds, and we'll be right back. And we're back. And we're back. And we're back. Let's see. Oh, hey, Nick Sparts. Hello, hello. Fabulous by Fergie. No. It was, no, the rapper was named Fabulous. The rapper was named Fabulous. And so that was his song. He was like spelling his name. But I feel like in my head, I hear it as F-A-B-A. And I'm like, did he misspell the word fabulous? And I just never noticed. But no, there's a rapper named Fabulous. Great. Also snickering at Gubbio. Gub being the suffix form of goob. And older, often grumpy man. Oh. Wait, where is that? Is that one of my locations? Oh, this one over here. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, so it's just named after... Oh, I see. Oh, no, they're like a place over there. Oh, I didn't even notice them. Did Vlad show up for Wallachia? You know, I don't know. We got this Vlad. I don't remember if he's the Vlad, though. Hey, Jabba, what's up, my friend? How you doing? England let us down yesterday. Yeah, they did, huh? I mean, what a way to go out, though. Like, in the last couple minutes like that. I think that's what hurts the most for England fans, is that you were there, you just had 10 minutes to go, and because of some bad changes, you lost it there. I feel like it would be different if you're trailing by a goal like the whole game and just couldn't get it back, but oh well. I'm very easy amused. Yeah, right? Same. Gubbio. Yeah, that's Drac. Oh, is that the one? Yeah. Because I know there's like a couple Vlads in history. So this is the one. Duke Vlad Tepes. All right, so we've got to build up the army a little bit more. We have a decent income coming in. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do this. All right, next I want to do one more heavy cavalry. So we'll wait to get up to 429. $110 already. It's like we have this every week. Wait, what did you get? Yeah! Oh, hey, Jabba! 110 stream streak. I know, that's the thing when you're a record breaker. Every moment after that is also breaking records. I appreciate you, my friend. That is amazing. 110 streak. A watch streak. I love it. Thank you. I still am in shock. We did so well and we're on top and then went completely defensive. I know. I hate to say it, but it was Tuchel's changes. First of all, I've heard people start referring to him as Thomas Tuchel. I feel like the entire time I've known about him, it's always been Thomas Tuchel. So I gotta look it up. Was everybody saying it wrong for years and now somebody corrected him and now it's Tuchel? Either way, I love him so much. But man, it must be said, his changes did not do it yesterday. Bulgaria have asked us to improve our cultural view of them. Do we want to accept? Yeah, we do want to do that with Bulgaria. I think it hurts that they controlled the game and then it feels like they decided to just drop back. No idea why they did it, but it did not work. I mean, that's the thing, is that to bunker on a 1-goal lead against such a good offensive team, I don't know. I feel like he should have known better than that. He's done that strategy in the past. At the same time, though, you have to feel for him because he's like, the goal that ultimately won it for Argentina was a header. He put in Dan Burn, who's 6'7", and also he had John Stones in there as the other center back, who's 6'2". You have two center backs who are 6'7" and 6'2", and yet you lose on a header to a player that I think is like half the height of those guys. It's like, you guys, like, it's one thing if they got dribbled and there was a shot from outside, but it's like, I literally put you in there to at least cover headers into the box. So, like, there's got to be a lot of responsibility put on the defense as well. Like, how do you lose, of all things, how do you go out on a header? In shock and hungover. Yeah, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. I know how you feel. That's how I was the day after the US was out. And that was just the round of 16. So, sympathy for you, my friend. Sympathy. I have to say, though, that third place game is going to be a banger. France, England? I mean, that's what I wanted the final to be. That's what I actually wanted to see in the final. And it's just so funny that now that's the third place game. I remember Tepes from Castlevania. There's a throwback right there. I never had Castlevania, but I know of it. That's hilarious. Yeah, that was kind of nuts. I know, right? Oh, Vlad the Impaler. I have heard Vlad the Impaler, so that's Mr. Impaler. He looks like an impaler, doesn't he? Like, he looks like he's just waiting to impale somebody. He's smiling because he's thinking about it right now. Oh, wait. No. I need our opinion to improve. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Keep improving opinion. I need you as an ally. The mustache the game gave him doesn't justify the one he got in the portrait. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, like, how do people keep such kept mustaches back then with very bad blades? I have no idea. I hate to say it because Argentina is so dirty, but they did deserve that win. Yeah, I mean, nothing was decided by VAR. So there was no VARgentina to talk about. So I would like to get so we're gonna get which one is this? The heavy cavalry, the light, and the light. One more heavy cavalry. That'll put 800 out on the flanks. We have 2,000 in there. And then we have these. I would kind of like to get one more little cannon guy. So we'll build this up. That'll give Hungary more time to get their levies back up after that war with Croatia. And then it's go time on the Ottomans. Let's be real. German names are not easy if you don't speak the language. Yeah. Tuchel in general is pronounced good enough by English speakers for most German-speaking people. But when it comes to Schweinsteiger or Swiewald, different topic. Oh, man. I love Bastian Schweinsteiger because it's just like... It's like a German name. I don't know. It's fun to say his name. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Like, you can't say that name. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, I love watching Bastian Schweinsteiger. Like, you just can't. You have to be like, oh, yeah, I love watching Bastian Schweinsteiger. Like, you gotta put some oomph on it, because it's so much fun to say. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but if I'm wrong, it's fun to be wrong on that one. I love that guy. Great player, too. Great player. My truck teacher had a saying, you want the margins to be on your side, so why not 2 goals before going defense instead of 1? Yeah, I know. I know. It's fun to say his name. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Like, you just can't. You have to be like, oh, yeah, I love watching Bastian Schweinsteiger. Like, you gotta put some oomph on it, because it's so much fun to say. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but if I'm wrong, it's fun to be wrong on that one. I love that guy. Great player, too. Great player. My truck teacher had a saying, you want the margins to be on your side, so why not 2 goals before going defense instead of 1? Yeah, I know. Especially if you give up one, you're going into extra time, and now you have all these defensive substitutions in your lineup. Like, I think the thing, too, in the end is, if he hadn't bunkered the D, and they ended up giving up a goal and going to extra time, I don't think anybody would have been like, Tuchel, what happened? Why didn't you bunker the defense? I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. France demands from us to embargo one of their enemies. Do we want to comply? Oh, speak of the devil. France wants us to embargo England ahead of their third place match here. See, what I don't get about these embargoes is France is demanding us that we embargo. If we accept the offer... Oh, sorry. We lose 50 opinion of France. Yeah, that makes sense, because they're demanding stuff of us. No, I don't see any benefit to us. Yeah, that's the one Dracula was inspired by. Just change the impaling to teeth. Oh, okay. So, don't piss that guy off. Well, that's why we're... So basically, I've been saying, hell no, I'm not going to your art show for 100 years, basically, or the last 30 years, to Vlad the Impaler. Wonderful. Vlad also liked to troll the Pope. Oh, no wonder. Well, no wonder they were on our side. Oh, well, we weren't attacking the Papal States. We were attacking Naples before, but... If you say it that wrong, yes, it's fun. Exactly. Oh man, I loved it. He even came to MLS and played in Chicago, and even then I was like, I can't be mad at that guy. I love it still. The AI actually trying to involve the player in their embargoes. I know, right? Imagine that. Oh, here we go. Let's get our heavy cavalry going. There we go. So that'll get us to 3,800. We had 4,000. What is it that we were like... Why are we suddenly 200 short? I thought this is the same number of units we had before. Oh, was it? Because I think we had... Yeah, we had one of these guys. Yes, we are going to do one of those guys, too. And then we're ready for war. Crown Prince Radomir Nemanjic has taken a strong interest in Bogomil teachings as the heir apparent. He is, of course, expected to know all our subjects, but perhaps not to the extent of discussing theology and hosting debates himself in Bogomilism. Leading members of the Clear have now approached King Draslav II Nemanjic to voice their concerns. They do not foresee a future for our crown prince and high government if we do not force him to come to his senses. Oh yeah, losing 10 on his admin ability is a killer. Ooh, so he's gonna convert. Yeah, fine. There might be some problem with that, but I really don't want his abilities to go down like that. For me, the craziest thing was how Argentina seemingly was able to shift 2 gears higher in minutes. Messi started running, Enzo made deep runs. They had the fullbacks pressed on the corner flag. Could have easily gone wrong. I mean, I don't know. This is the first time I really thought about it, but Tuchel has really shown that if he has a lead late in the game, he's going to bunker the D. I mean, do you think Argentina was kind of banking on that? That, like... Oh, we lost a cabinet member. That they're like, you know... They had, you know, at the hydration break, I wonder if they were like, we're 1 down. When we get to the 80th minute, he's gonna sub out attacking players, and when that happens, I want you to just run at them. I mean, I don't know, maybe not. It doesn't seem like a good strategy to do, but if they did intend to do that, it certainly worked. Ah, yes. Let's put Radomir on the cabinet. Get a little bit more crown power. Look at that. We're only like 10% away from them here. What non-strategy games do you play every now and then? Ooh, non-strategy games. Oh, man, I have to say, over the last year, strategy games have just totally consumed me. What I haven't played non-strategy ones in quite some time now, but ones that I have been kind of wanting to play, I love the Horizon games. And I've played both of them. I haven't played the DLC for Forbidden West. And lately I've been like, man, I should kind of load that up and do that. Every now and then I'll load up Starfield and play that one. Though it has been some time since I loaded that up, but that's one I do enjoy. I used to be into EAFC, and I'm finally just over it, you know? I played every FIFA that ever existed, starting in the first one in 1994, and FC 24, I think it was the last one I bought. And FC 25 was the first one I did not play in the history of the series. I just, the game is kind of, I'm all about the single player career mode, right? And they've really let that whole thing go by the wayside. Not everyone is happy that we have allied. Oh yeah, this thing again. Oh my god. Well, we have the prestige to lose here. You know, I do need to start being a little mindful of the complacency. I forget where in the UI they show us that, though. Ah, damn it. Because I've selected this a couple times now. So I should start being mindful of it. Alright, damn it. Let's look it up here real quick. E5, where in the UI is complacency? I forget where it is. Tab, look for tiny distinct hat. Oh, the hat icon, that's right. Yeah, there it is. Okay. What are we at? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good on it, so we'll take a little bit more. But I really do need to attack the Ottomans and I want to attack the Ottomans, bring Hungary in as an ally. When this is done, dissolve the alliance, because it's killing me, this stuff here. Oh, McCarty, thank you. Right there in the government tab on the right. Yeah, I should have just waited for chat instead of looking it up. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I'll look back happy, though. I didn't think we'd even make the semis. It's been a very enjoyable tournament with superb hosts. Yes. I think this is one of the better England teams I've seen in a long time. I really had a lot of fun watching this England team. I was talking about this. What I find interesting is, like, I think about the England team of like the early 2000s had some of my favorite players of all time. And so that was such a fun team to watch. But I have to say, I think this team just generally is a better team. Surprisingly. And so, yeah, I think this is one of the better England teams that I've seen in a long time. And get it, you know, anytime you get to the semifinal, I don't think there's any country in the world that should consider going out in the semifinal of the World Cup a failure. Even France. I mean, even though France like looked like the favorite to win it and all of that, it's the semifinal of the World Cup, you know? Not many people get there often. So yeah, I think it was a great tournament for England. That's better than that period in Hearts of Iron 4 when the AI would drop every front to invade the player nation if they were involved in a war. Yeah. It's like when the zombie horde realizes that there's a human pretending to be a zombie. Just all focus shifts. I was the same. Used to play sports games, Call of Duty and Battlefield. Yeah. Then the last 10 years I got into Civ 6 and now play strategy games only. Yeah, I was kind of into Call of Duty for a period of time. It's mainly because Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I had a group of friends that all kind of played it online, so that was fun. Back on PS3. And so for years I would buy the new Call of Duty and I would play the story for like a little bit, never really finish it, and then just put it down. And finally I bought it one year. And I was like, why am I buying this game? I finally admitted to myself, I don't like this game. I don't like Call of Duty. So I haven't played a Call of Duty in a long time. Great game list, man of culture. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Actually, do you know what game I really want to get back to is The Altars? Made from 11-bit studios, so people who made Frostpunk. I started playing that, and I really enjoyed it. And then I just, you know, kind of got sidetracked. There's a little bit of strategy to that, though, because it's also about, like, building your ship and your base. But I would like to go back to that game and, like, finish it and see how it ends. France can be angry how they lost in the semifinal. That's true, yeah. But not that they only reached the semifinal in general. You're, yeah, 100% to that, Super Frank. They should be upset with how they, because they just look so dead. I mean, that should be something that upsets them. I'm sure there are many of French people upset. But hey, that just means I get to watch my favorite player of all time, Zinedine Zidane, lead them in the Euros next. Because you know he's going to be the coach. All right, so we get to 304. Oh, we actually could use some tin, and it would make it a little bit cheaper. Looks like we have a tin RGO up here. We will build one more of these. And then make those guys... And then next, we'll hold on to our money, and when we get to 303, we'll build this. And then it's go time. Although, ooh, maybe not. We only have like one more year of that Casus Belli. We have until May 1st, 1470. Hey, Doodle Jump. Hello, hello, hello. Why the Serbian tag? Oh, because we're playing as Serbia. Hey, what did you do to my Albania? Yeah, sorry. I apologize. I had to. We're going after an achievement that we have to take all the land, like, in this area here, so it had to be done. Once we get the achievement, I'll release Albania. But for now, I had to do it. Looking at Wallachhia's army size, I can't help to feel like you're really lagging behind on army size. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Well, it's the levies. Oh, well, actually, yeah, look at these guys. 8,000 standing army. Oof. Oh, yeah, these guys... Okay. But we definitely have been lagging on levy size, like Bulgaria here. 30,000 and we're at like 16. But yeah, it looks like they have twice the professional army that we do. Where's the Ottomans at? Yeah. Well, what we could really use is, like, another, maybe like one more men-at-arms and crossbowmen. Yeah, if we built up some leather, both of these would be cheaper. What's leather in our market here? So we do have a surplus. So actually building up those units would make it more affordable. You know, we also aren't paying, because like doing this, you know, if we pay the army maintenance, we're at plus 23. That's not bad. And it might make actually, yeah, I want to see this. Hold on. Let's put army maintenance down. Let's let the month tick over. All right. Now, in terms of army maintenance, yeah, we have like a men-at-arms here. They need leather. They need weaponry. Let's take a look at the profitability of the weaponsmith. So they're getting 0.18 wealth, and we're getting 0.06 tax from it. So let's remember 0.18, 0.06. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, leather. Here we go. Same thing, 0.18, 0.06. Let's raise the army maintenance. And when we hit February 1st, let's see what the profitability of those buildings goes up to. Essentially, yeah, we're paying about 9 ducats extra for the army maintenance. If Zidane can win the Euros and or a World Cup after walking into Real Madrid and winning back-to-back-to-back Champions League, he could be in the argument of best manager ever with not even 10 seasons managed. Seriously, right? Like, isn't that amazing? He came into Real Madrid and rocked it. Now, you know, it was Real Madrid after all. It's a big team, but still. And it's just so funny that, like, he's like, I just want to coach Real Madrid. I don't really want to manage anybody else. That's all I want. And then same thing with national teams. He's like, I just want to coach France. I don't really want to do the whole song and dance with anybody. I just want that. It's just kind of crazy. You have to have been a great player like he was in order to do that. All right, so now we're going to build some boom boom cannons here. Be mindful of the date. Oh, we're in February, so they each went up by 0.01. Much profit, much profit. Okay, so not much in regards to additional profit. It does give us more prestige earnings, though. Yeah, we'll put that up. We actually have an interest in getting prestige up because we're going to lose 10 prestige every time people in our country moan about us having an alliance with Hungary. To be fair, he managed the Real Madrid second team for 2 years as well. Oh, same as Guardiola at Barca, but still, it's insane. You know, I didn't actually know that. I didn't know he managed Madrid's second team for a little bit. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Hungary. What the what? Oh my god. Should I just accept the fact that they're never going to join us in a war against the Ottomans? And just decline this offer? I think that's the best thing to do. Because what I need them for is to join me in a war against the Ottomans. And we saw already they weren't going to join us because of like border distance. Their levies are, you know, have broken legs and stuff. I think it's time to cut these guys loose. Not after fighting Bohemia? Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I actually, no, I can't. I can't. We don't have a lot of time left on that casus belli. We're going to decline this. Alliance broken. Whatever. What do you think my chances of surviving the multiplayer game is as Portugal? Well, I guess it depends on how good your friends are, but Portugal's pretty good. Well, they're not doing well right now. But no, you have a lot of good starting resources here in Portugal. I think Portugal actually is a very good starter country in the game. So I have faith. I have faith in you, my friend. I have faith in you. Decline. It's not them, it's us. That's right. All right. His career was Real Madrid assistant manager, Real second team, Real first team, cocktail at the beach, Real first team, cocktail at the beach, France. Yep. That's about it. If he had a baseball card, I hope they put on there like 20-something to 20-something cocktail at the beach. All right, what about Wallachia? Do you guys like us yet? And why is it I'm always having to re-up this? If Bohemia are as powerful as they've always been. Oh, yeah, like I don't want to get into a war with them. Oh, look at that. Oof, I dodged a bullet there. Thank God, Hungary, what are you doing? Oh, are the Ottomans at war? They're at war with Byzantium. Now's the time, now's the time. Ooh, now's the time. Is it time, everybody? Is it time? It's going to be a full, large multiplayer campaign. Around 20 people. Damn, that's going to be fun. Going to be a lot of pros there. I am but an innocent schemer in a world full of hungry wolves. Well, start making friends. Start making friends now with some of them, so that they don't oppose you. Oh no! Oh no! I think you'll be fine though. Even if they're pros, they still will suffer antagonism if they come after you. Henri be pulling shenanigans and Henry, Henry be pulling shenanigans in Bohemia. Love Kingdom Come. Oh, that's a game I gotta play. I haven't played that one yet. I remember watching some streams of it, thinking like, oh man, I gotta play this one, and I did not. All right, I think we're gonna do this now. So Bulgaria is in, right? They're gonna call them to arms. You'll probably love KCD like crazy. Yeah, Kingdom Come to, yeah. I think I would. I had watched like some streams of it when it had first come out, and I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. I should have bought it on the summer sale. Ah, man. I should have bought it on the Steam summer sale. Missed opportunity. All right, I'm procrastinating here because I'm always so hesitant with war. Let's just do it. All right, I'll tell you one thing. I don't want our current king as the general. It sucks though because he has tons of. Oh wait, oh no, these are all ruler traits. I thought he had some general traits. All right, get out of my army, Betty. Who do we have? Who do we have? That's a cabinet. Oh. Army attrition. Okay. Ooh. Who the hell is this guy? Look at these stats. Look at the stats on that one. Let's, Where? I want, you know what? Let's have all the levies meet up right here. Because I want some of them. Basically, we're going to create 2 units. Going to create a small unit to come down here, because this is the main land. This is the one piece of land we need for the achievement. And then we're just going to go down this way. The offices that deal with our subject nations have become so isolated from those that they govern that they have become arrogant, convinced that there is no point in listening to anyone not in the capital. The anger in the colonies and vassals has boiled over. Ruh-roh. That doesn't sound good. My bet are that Ham, if he gets Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as well, are that he'll get locked in the smithing loop and never get out of it. Not that it happens to me at all. Oh no. I don't even know what you're referring to because I haven't played the game, but it sounds like you know me too well. It sounds like something I'm going to get bogged down in. Perfect is the enemy of good. It's so epic. I should put that, I should like create a sign and put that here. Oh, it's still on sale. Oh, nice. And I have a Steam gift card burning a hole in my pocket. Sounds good then. We don't care about that. All right. So I don't think we're going to face a lot of opposition here. So let's put these guys together. And then we'll put these guys together. First of all, this is going to be the first army. All right. These guys are going to start heading out this way. What's the province? Oh, you know what? We should split up the supply carts. And now, let's have you head that way. Let's wait for these guys to get together. There they are. Take your time. We're not at war or anything. Willem Z. Sumadja, a political exile from the Kingdom of Bohemia, has appeared at our court. He is offering his services to the Serbian monarchy in return for protection from the Bohemian king. Should we take him in? Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, we'll get like 10 prestige out of it. We can use that. Scholars have discovered ancient documents tracing the heritage of the Nemanjic dynasty back to Julius Caesar himself. This must be used to our advantage. Yeah. We always get this thing. But we have the legitimacy, so we'll take the prestige. You guys keep moving over here. Okay, I moved down to speed 3. Maybe we can actually move it up a little bit. All right. So I want you guys to join together. Second army, let's give you a general. Really, what we need... Wait, that guy is over here, though, right? Yeah. Siege ability is admin ability. Yeah. Oh, this is that Bohemian guy that just got here. Well, you're now the general of an army, my friend. And let's... Oh, yeah, we're gonna need a fleet. Oh, man, yeah, we don't have a land border. Can I get military access? Yeah. Yeah, let's just purchase military access. All right. There we go. Thank you, Athens. We're going to come take you over someday. Willem Z. Samaja is thankful for being granted asylum in the Serbian court. However, he has recently drawn attention to the fact that there are many other Bohemian notables in his position, men of great wisdom and influence. He insists it could be useful to allow them to join our court should we wish to step up our opposition to Bohemian ambitions. Yep. Let's do this. In short, you find Henry's father's old smithy, restore it by becoming a blacksmith, creating arms for profit or to use. Did I hear the word profit? Music to my ears. I am going to get stuck on that loop. And the smithing in the game are like a little mini game where you hammer out the pieces. Oh boy. It's go time on that. Bulgaria, why are you not sending a lot of troops here? All right, we got this. So now you go join up with everybody over here. Oof, this stack. Oh, you know what? I would let's go help out this 6,000 stack. Here we go, here we go. Ah, this is going to be a very important battle here. What's this? Align with Wallachia instead. He hates Ottomans and will hopefully be more useful than Hungary. Yeah, okay, so we had an alliance with Wallachia for a long time. And I kind of played it wrong. So you get an event constantly where Wallachia wants to like loan us one of their pieces of art, and we pay them money for it. And I'm always like, nah, I don't want your art. But it lowers their opinion of us. And I wasn't tracking it enough. I did it too much, and then now they have a negative opinion of us. So we lost the alliance. So basically right now I keep trying to raise the opinion, which we were doing, but we keep losing it. Well, no, I don't want to lose the diplomat right now. So we got to get good opinion, good relations with them again. Ooh, is it saying we're going to lose this? Let's do it anyway. Actually, maybe... Yeah, we have 1K coming. Are we locked in? Yeah, we're locked in. Okay. Ooh, this is very depleting. Oh, hey, maybe this 20,000 stack of allied armies could, you know, come help us? Yeah, just, you know, take your time. We're not dying over here. Oof. Okay, well, we got it, but boy, did that hurt. All right, let's start taking the land. Same with you guys, you know, yeah, just trot your little horse, trot, trot, trot. There's a big old army down there, though. Can we get out of here in time? No. Oof. Oh boy, goodbye to this army. How about, where did all those damn... You know what, Bulgaria? I'm gonna have fun going to war with you in a little bit. Well, Godspeed, First Army. You guys did well. Okay, so they didn't fully get stack wiped. No, no, no. What are you guys doing? You stay back here. All right, here's what I might do. I want this location. Oh. So they're up there. You should unit the Balkans as a wholesome singular country. What's the worst that could happen? I know, right? Nothing bad ever happened there. Oh my god, you guys are going to retreat all the way back there? Let's move... Now, I'll wait till these guys are done and I can move them back over. So they are liberating our land. That's good. Nothing so bad that it could launch a world war. Not at all. Yeah. At least at this time period, that's what they were thinking. They were like, nah, we're good, guys. Everything's good. Don't worry. What, is the whole world going to go to war? In 1469, that's what they were thinking. And they were right for a long time. Oh, we're losing money. Yeah, Be nice if we could get some mercenaries, but... Bring the Diplo and the stability down. Oops. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to tax everybody else a little bit. Oh. Oh, that's right. I always forget the professional units will regain strength as long as they stay in our borders. We're gonna go take this. Ah, okay. Now Bulgaria is proven their worth. Try inviting a small Archduke of Austria that may or may not be the possible heir of Austria-Hungary. We'll all be over by Christmas. I can't wait till that is a thing in Victoria 3. Because I do really feel like they're working towards creating a World War I mechanic. I can't wait till that becomes a thing. I should do an offline Austria run. I haven't done one since National Awakening came out, and Austria is a lot of fun with all the content they made. The Westphalian peace skit, Treaty of Westphalia. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Oh. All right, so our heir now has the trait Architect. We want him in the cabinet because it gives us crown power, but we're going to lose 1% tax efficiency because of it, which kind of sucks. Archduke shot the ostrich because he was hungry. I like that, Archduke. That sounds like a good name for, like, your dog, right? Archduke. Time for a walk, Archduke. Or, like, if you have two goldfish, one of them's named Arch, the other one's named Duke. Here we go, here we go. I think now, actually, we might be able to take all this land. God, it would be nice if I could do this episode, because then we can now really start trying to push humanists. Uh-oh. Hey, could you guys, like, move up here? Oh, there they go. Alright. Oh. Well, goodbye, guys. We could do this. Just give a full retreat. Alright, if we tried peace now... Oh, they won't... They wouldn't accept peace at all right now. Okay. I think we're going to need to get some mercenaries. How do I always manage to write and when I meant to write an? Oh, I guess it's autocorrect. I read it as an. And a moth named Ferdinand. Yeah, and a moth. Yeah. It's my pet moth. Ferdy. Great-grandfather of Fergie. Damn, is Bulgaria... No, you guys still got 20k. Where are you? Where are the 20... Oh. You guys, we don't need stuff down there. Come up this way. All right, if we want to get some mercenaries, what are we going to need? Oh, I'm on the PC and have autocorrect turned off on my phone. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind. The rudeness of these Ottomans. What do you mean, no backsies on a war we declared? Yeah, right? Don't you know you're supposed to lose this one, Ottomans? Alright. So we can get like 2,000 here. $652. I think that would be too much for what we can get. But if we got like 2,000, so 332 maybe. And these guys are going to go where? All the way up here. We'll let them stay there because they will recuperate and then they can go back out there. I blame the heat. There you go. Yeah. The heat is ruining everything. Oh, we are at the 2-hour mark though, so we're gonna get hit by ads in a moment. So we do have to pay homage to the gods of ads here. So we're gonna take a quick 90-second break and then we'll be right back. All right, and we're back, Let's continue. Oh, we're getting inflation at the moment, huh? Wow, we're having a massive amount of income, mainly because I'm taxing the estates even more. Yeah, see, if I could let these guys build themselves back up. I won't upgrade this guy right now because I want to get mercenaries, so I'm going to hold on to the money. But if I could let these guys build back up and get some mercenaries, I might be able... I don't know, maybe. Hey, Andre Belarus. Hello, hello, my friend. How you doing? Hello, Ham. You mentioned that there's a place to vote on which country... Oh, the next game will feature. Could you please tell me where I can vote? Thank you for the reminder. I haven't mentioned it yet. So you can find it on... If you go to my YouTube page, if you click on posts, there's a post on there with a poll, or you can go to the Hamcord, the Discord channel, and one of the channels on the Hamcord is polls, and so you go there. There's one going there as well, and yeah, thank you for reminding me. So now that the World Cup final is set, Spain against Argentina. On this Saturday, I'm going to be doing a special Victoria 3 stream, and it'll be a one-off session, so it's not going to be a series, but I'm going to be streaming for much longer. I'm going to do about a 5-hour stream. I'm going to start at 12 noon Eastern time, and I'm going to play right up to when the third place game, France against England, starts at 5 p.m. And there's a poll going on my YouTube channel and on the Discord with a simple question: who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Spain or Argentina? And whoever wins the poll is who I play with on Saturday. So yeah, if you go to my YouTube page and then click on polls, you'll see it up there. Or you go to the Discord and go to polls on there. And I suppose, I've totally forgot. Stream Elements is supposed to post the Discord link on here every so often. I just realized it never does. It's supposed to do that. Well, let me post it. So let's put it here in Twitch. Put it here in YouTube. There's where you can find the Hamcord. And yeah. So go vote either who you legitimately think is going to win the World Cup, or just who you want me to play as. Spain or Argentina. All right, we can still get a little bit more out of these guys. And then what about the levy, or the mercenaries, I mean? $451. God, why are their armies all the way back up here? Their war enthusiasm. Oh boy. Damn, Bulgaria, you really failed me on this one, huh? Well, thank God the supply carts are at 100%. Yeah, look at all this land of theirs I control. You know, hold on. I forgot, though. Yeah, the war goal is... Where is that location? Oh, that is the war goal. Not minding that 16K army they have in the Ottoman land. Oh, it's all the way down here. Oh my god. You guys, like... That's very nice of you, but not needed. You know? It's like when you're trying to plan a party. Someone's like, I'll bring the paper plates. It's like, yeah, okay. It's very nice of you. I mean, technically, yeah, we're going to need some plates. But that doesn't solve the major problem right now. Oh, and then tell me they're about to get wiped. Goodbye, 16K stack. Oh, in the war score. Okay. Oh, damn. Let's see, can this saber give us anything? Nope, it doesn't look like there's anything. What, you don't appreciate me bringing paper plates? They are environmentally friendly, too. I know, right? You know, I say that, but like when I was in elementary school, anytime there was like parties or anything, I always was the first person to be like, I'll bring paper plates. And then I got older and realized, you know, it's helpful, but if there's nothing to put on the plate, what does it matter? So we could do this, get a little bit more towards centralization. Subsidized grain imports. And I don't think there's any laws I need to change at the moment. You know, I should switch to silver coins. We have a lot of silver in the market. Silver impacts inflation. Gold impacts inflation, negative 100. Our minting threshold will go down, though. How are we with gold in the markets? Total market, not so good. Or exporting quite a bit of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so not so much there. What about military laws? Could we use anything here? No. Actually, this might be a good time to think about if there's something we can do now, a law that we can change that would help us start pushing towards humanist, or get rid of something that's pushing towards spiritualist. Education of the masses. Sociological debates. What is that? What is that? What is that? Wait, what was that Christological debates? Oh, you know, we should do something with recruitment law. Hold on. Where? I don't even see where that is. Forbid Christological debates. It's a policy of the Christological debates law. All right, well, let's take a look at the religious teachings law. So, if we went... Go to serfdom. I don't quite like that. Maybe individual apprenticeships. So that would get rid of 0.1 going towards spiritualist. That would at least cut in half the amount we're doing it. Peasant levy for the recovery. Oh. The levy law. Peasant levies. Levy recovery plus 10%. Yeah, but their combat efficiency, though. Like, that's a tough one right there. My family don't trust my cooking. I like to keep it that way. So they always ask me to get plates, utensils, and drinks. I never bother to correct them. I can somewhat cook. Smart. Very smart. You can't argue with that logic. That's the smartest person at the cookout right there. The person that everybody thinks doesn't know how to cook anything. Voting for Spain for sure. Nice. Yeah. I don't want to influence the poll at all, but I think there's one country there that would be a more of a fun run than another. All right, maybe okay. So maybe we don't do a law change. Get more subject income while this is debated. I suppose we could just do the gravel road network. If it passes, we get 10 more towards centralization. We're only at 16. It'll raise the crown power. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, we have 423 now. Could we get a decent mercenary company out of it? Let's get a men-at-arms. Get one of those guys. That'll be 2,000. What's this? Why can't we get more? Oh, no. I don't want that. I don't want you guys yet. Spain is looking pretty set in stone, not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised that the poll has been so decisive from the beginning. Hey, Chicken Booty, what's up, what's up? Hey, it's you. I like you. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I like you too. Welcome back, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Ooh, yeah, this will make it way too expensive. So we could do this. It'll get us 2,000 soldiers. Mercenary costs will be a lot. I'm good. Gonna listen to you and play some State of Decay. Nice, 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 nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. As I lose the war with the Ottomans that I started. All right, let's just take this. Oh, I wanted to set the contract for just 12 months. I didn't think of it. I think it was 24 months. All right. So when they load up, we'll bring them down there. We'll bring them all together. So that'll give us about 3,700 soldiers. If Bulgaria would just bring these guys back down, we could do something here. You know, honestly, I also don't get why our war score is so low. We hold the war goal. We hold a ton of locations. They don't hold any of ours. Why is it only 8.1? The battles. Oh, man. Yeah, we're losing a lot from those battles. Although, yeah, we're only getting plus 10% from occupations. Like, this is the war goal. How come we're not getting a lot from there? I don't know why my dog tries to get in the bathroom when last time he was in there, he got a shower. Aw, poor little doggy. He doesn't know any better. It's just like, this looks like a fun place. I don't have any memory of ever being in this place before. Poor little guy. All right. Are you guys going to start moving down this way? It's kind of the problem in Crusader Kings as well when you have an ally in the war. Like, their troops never... At least, actually, in Crusader Kings, they do move with you a little bit. I feel like here... They don't at all. Let's start moving this way. We have a pretty good combined arms bonus here. Man, okay. Yeah, look, you got 20K there. Are you guys moving down this way? That would be nice. Like, I wish I could just stick next to those guys. Yeah, we're heavily outnumbered here. Might just fool him to take a swim once someday. I am convinced he'd fall for it if I throw some toy into the water. Oh, yeah. Probably. I remember my wife's family's dog. We all went on vacation one time. We were right next to a lake. And it was so funny. It was so cute. My wife would, like, pretend she was in trouble in the water. Like, oh, no. Oh, no. And he would just, like, jump to attention. And then he would, like, swim out to her. And then, like, jump on her. Not helping. And then he would need to, like, be carried back in. He's like, as he's being carried, has a big old smile on his face, like, look at this, I saved her. Like, what a doggy. Where do we want to move these guys? They have these two big stacks, and like these guys could just take them out right now. They're starting to take our land. Yeah, this is not going according to plan. I need some... what I need is some VAR decisions here. I wonder if I sparked up a battle here, they would come to my aid. And I think the war score are relative to the value of the country you're occupying. Oh, okay. So I need, like, a place with maybe a little bit more wealth to it. There you go. Go take those guys. Funny doggo. I remember the collie my dad had. I would carry him out to the water, but all in vain because a dog like that just don't get wet. Yeah, I bet. Really? Why? Oh, this was 9,000. Damn. Oh, God. Alright, Bulgaria, you guys suck. Oh. Did they liberate? And they liberated this. Alright, what if we just pay you guys war reps? Will you leave us alone? Yeah, we'll annul all treaties with Bulgaria. I have no problem with that. Those guys suck. In the game. No offense to any Bulgarians on stream. Oh, God, this is going to be costly. We don't have any treaties with Wallachia. Oh boy, oh boy, boy, boy. Oh, did we get stack wiped? We did. We did. The Saber has ground to a halt. A dispute over voting procedure. Whether to settle matters by voice or by roll call. Whether proxies may abstain, whether the order of speakers was correctly determined, has consumed 3 full sessions that could have been spent on actual governance. Somewhere there is a right answer to all of this. We simply wish it did not have to be us who provides it. Will we get 10 support in the Saber? That'll be nice. Alright, what more can we add? Oh, yeah. We move 5 towards serfdom. I actually don't mind that at all. Alright. How do they have that many left? Yeah, this was ill-planned. I should have kept building up the army. Not a good plan. as Tony Stark says. All right, so we just moved 10 more towards centralization, so that's good. I feel like 2 mercenaries are just so expensive in the game. To get a decent size army, it really takes way too much money. Oh, actually, and we can do another cabinet slot here. So we don't have any more integrating to do. The Catholic zealots are fine. Change societal values. Yeah, we could do that. We could increase provincial control. We could do it here. Let's take a look at the wealth map. You learn as you live. Yeah, I know. Whoops. Definitely took a life lesson here. All right. Oh. Oh, we got saffron down here. You know, we could try to increase control here. Get some of the saffron. Let's try that. Upper Macedonia. So we'll use this guy to increase control here. And that'll bring us a little bit more money. Do you like this beautiful music? I don't mind this one. I do wish in general there was a little bit more musical variety in the game. This is one of the better ones on the soundtrack. Not to cheap out on your military. Yeah, I mean... Like, let's take a look at it. If we were to hire another mercenary company, and we wanted, like... Well, first of all... Yeah, like, the largest we would really get is 2,200, right? Yeah, 3,000. 3,000 soldiers. For 771 ducats. And a monthly cost of 15. Like, that's crazy. Because that would, like, that does mean nothing here. We have no more levies. But we're now... Oh, no. Yeah, we're not paying the levy maintenance because those guys all died. Alright, so they're gonna try to take some land here. I guess the game wants you to overmint and utilize loans for these big investments. Yeah. Yeah, but like to get a decent sized army, you would need like multiple mercenary stacks, and I just feel like what's the point if it's not helpful? So we would give this, that, oh, that little sliver over there. Is that even ours? Oh yeah, they're taking some of the Bulgarian. Oh yeah, look at that. They're taking Bulgarian land. I think I'll take this. I think Bulgaria loses more land than we do. Ugh. Disgusting. Well, alright. Let's lick our wounds. You know, we're at 600 ducats. I might just like try to do the whole local governor thing up here. Hold on to our money. At least we got the supply carts back. The border core. I know, right? Now what's interesting is we don't need any of this land for our achievement. In fact, I think most of the land we lost we don't really need for the achievement, though we do need this for it. So we didn't gain the land we needed. The land we lost, though, not so detrimental to our achievement run. Though we do still need to take Constantinople. I wonder why the Ottomans haven't gotten the rest of the Byzantines there. Oh, hello, hello, Weston 2K. This game sucks compared to Imperator. Oh, man, let me tell you something. This last Steam sale, the summer sale, I was finally going to buy Imperator Rome. I was like, I've heard so much about this game. I never had it, so I never played it. It's time. I'm going to get it. It was the last day of the Steam sale. I thought of it in the morning because I was like, oh, it's the last day of the Steam sale. What should I get? Should I get something? And then I thought of Imperator Rome. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get this game. So it was the morning, but I had to take my kids to the bus stop for camp. So I was like, all right, I'll take the kids over to the bus stop. When I come home, I'll get the game. Came home, forgot. And then that evening, as I was eating dinner, I was like, oh, yeah, Imperator Rome, Steam sale. I look it up. Steam sale's over. The game is like twice as expensive now. I was like, damn it. So I'll wait for the next sale and I'll get it because I really would like to play it. It looks really cool. Oh, hey, Mr. Floyd Pinkerton. Hello, hello. Oh, hey, man, that France vs. Argentina game was a mess. France v. Spain. Wait. Oh, yeah, France v. Spain. Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't that a crazy one? Oh, my God. I don't even know if I'll call it France versus Spain. I think it was more Spain versus, 12 people or 11 people who were gifted a France jersey. France versus a baked potato. That's kind of what it looked like. Because certainly the French national team didn't show up to that one. I feel like because of how bad the French team looked in that semifinal, I bet they're actually really going to be gunning for that third place game so that they can go out of the tournament at least showing what they really are instead of like everyone's final memory of them, that awful performance. But yeah, I can't believe it either. I've never seen a team look so dominant, and then in one game just like suddenly be done. Baked potato, worst kind of potato. Ah, no way. I love a good baked potato. It's also the perfect thing to have when you're making chicken, because you gotta have the chicken in the oven there anyway. So just throw a potato next to it and there's your dinner. You don't gotta do nothing. That's the kind of dinner I like. The one where I don't gotta do nothing. Oh, damn, you just reminded me, actually. I'm not thawing anything to make for dinner tonight. Ruh-roh. Members of an Albanian tribe from Berat have arrived at Kurf, seeking an audience with the local governor with the goal of founding a new settlement of their own. Such permission has already been granted by the Ionian Islands, though it might be worthwhile to grant the newcomers additional privileges so that more of them may come our way. Yeah, let's do it. Yep. Oh no, sorry, chicken booty. Stop promoting chicken murder. KFC death factories exist because of people like you. Oh no. Well, I don't have KFC. But I suppose factories of other companies exist because of me. Well, I'll say this. I don't have a lot of chicken. It's not a lot. Oh, you know, I didn't actually really realize. I guess the land that we lost over here belonged to our subject, not necessarily us. I mean, it's all kind of the same in the end, but... I fry my chicken in a pot, then take the broth and make some sauce. That's for me the best way to enjoy chicken. That sounds real good. That sounds real good. Yeah, when I used to do like dinner kits, like Blue Apron and stuff like that, they would always have you make like the pan sauce and everything after cooking it. I don't really know how to do that on my own without a recipe. I gotta start doing that. I just like throw everything in the oven. They're depopulating now. So we're at 1K. I think we are going to do the local governor thing. Where is it I would create it, though? Yeah, so I can make this one. That seems like... Oh, well, actually, I should look at... We should be looking at population. So, like... Yeah, I forgot about that. I need a population of 30K. I should have been working on that for a while. What was I thinking? I forgot. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, about that. See, look at that. This place would be so perfect. It's already got the population. Yeah, I could do it here. I would gain about, because I would definitely get control up here. But in terms of, like, spacing, yeah, like, control is already pretty high here. Oh, although, no, I'm doing that in Upper Macedonia. Yeah, I don't need a local governor there. I need it up here. Damn. I need to be promoting population. Many of the families of the Vlastela gained their current positions due to the actions of a forefather who served the state in times of war. For most of their sons, a life in the military is therefore the only imaginable career. With the modernization of the army, however, common officers are no longer entirely unusual. Members of the Vlastela have now approached us asking that we guarantee what they feel is a right of their class. No man should be able to serve as a commander in the Serbian armies who is not of noble birth. No. Oh, damn, but this will go down by 20%, huh? Chicken is a very healthy meat, though, gotta admit that. Yeah, I know, exactly, right? Like, of all the meat you're gonna eat, good old chicken breast is the best one to do. I guess we're gonna do this, then. I just realized I wasn't in your Discord already. Oh, no! Yeah, join the ham cord, my friend. Love to have you, love to have you. And then you can vote in the poll. You just sift the remain of the chicken frying in the pot, let it boil for a moment, melt butter, add flour, milk, then whatever you do, don't stop stirring until it starts boiling. Add more milk if the sauce is too thick. Add spices to taste. I don't know how much because I just go by ear. Okay. I'll try that tonight, maybe. Although I did have chicken last night. I don't know if I have any more. Yeah, actually, I don't even know what I have to cook in that freezer. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Change of focus. We don't have the population to create a city up there. I could move towards creating the city, but with that much money, you know, I haven't been urbanizing enough. Like, how many towns do we have? I don't think we have a lot. Let's go to the ledger here. Yeah. All right, so we have a couple, but yeah, look at that. A lot. Oh, wait, does it not list our capital? Is our capital not a city? Oh, it's a town. You turn this into a city. Maybe that's what I should save up for here. And then we could build more here. Yeah, and actually we're almost there. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We'll turn this into a city. Yeah, your capital is not the first city you make, Rutro. Yeah, I totally didn't realize it. I think I had just assumed this whole time it was a city. Whoopsie. Oh, organize Perfora, Greek for procession. This takes an icon work of art on the road, relocating it to another location. The icon spends about a month in each location along the route, granting those locations its art quality bonus while in transit. Track its progress in the works of art map mode. Oh, we don't have any works of art. Okay. Also turn down the temperature to low when it does start boiling. Yeah, that's right. Now, it's starting to come back to me now. Because whenever I used to do Blue Apron for quite a bit, And you always made a pan sauce with all of their recipes. But I don't remember, like, ingredients that I added to it or anything like that. But I do kind of remember now, yeah. Turn down the heat a little bit. Just kind of boil up the sauce. But the ingredients I could never remember, because sometimes they just gave you, like, a pre-mixed thing. We have a pretty good income going right now. In fact, it would be nice to get some stability up so I could, like, eventually think about getting rid of some, Oh, you know, yeah, What happens if we put these guys back to 50? How much does our income go down? Not too much, not too much. Capture Constantinople and make that your capital. Yeah. This is a sign from Theodosian wall gods. Yeah, I mean, when we take that place, we certainly are going to make it our capital. It seems it's a little difficult. A little difficult. You know, at some point in my life, I'm going to build a navy. Though it seems like, you know, yeah, my military needs much more. Ah, here we go. Okay, let's form a city here. Okay, how long is this going to take? 730 days. All right. We have to build the standing army back up. The way I learned to cook was learning the how-to make sauce, for example, and the rest are just through experimentation. I should have become a chef. Sounds like it, yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing is, like, I know how to cook, but I know how to cook, like basic stuff. Like, I know how to cook in the sense that, like, I can live on my own and not starve or order out all the time. But in terms of, like, making a good tasting meal for people, that's not, that's kind of beyond me. Though I know how to look up a recipe and follow that. I'm a stickler for recipes, but I don't know how to just do it, you know, eyeball things on my own. I guess that's not true, though. I have a couple things I do like that, but they're not, like, fancy. They don't have pan sauces. In my mind, a pan sauce is, like, fancy. One of Serbia's most powerful families that the Vlastela has, despite its vast landed wealth, managed to accumulate significant debts that it is finding hard to pay back. They have approached King Draslav II Nemanjic to ask for help, hoping that their long history of loyalty to the Manjic family and their promises of undying support will sway him to help them out in their time of need. So we could do this and not end up in debt. The Vlastela will gain 10. Or they'll lose 10. Yeah, I'd rather not give away that money right now, though. Sorry. You guys are on your own. Wait, did you delete your armies? I was gone for 10 minutes and you deleted my veteran boys. No, they got stack wiped by the Ottomans. We went to war with the Ottomans and my guys got stack wiped. Javanrud Knights. Yeah, not anymore. The supply carts came back around, but nobody else did. Yeah, so how much to make a men-at-arms now? 398, okay. Should have been careful who they lent the money to. No government bailouts here, no sir. No, sire. Yeah, that's right. I ain't giving no rich nobles loans because they made bad investments. This ain't the United States. Burn, burn. Oh my god, political burn right there. You know, it is true, though. We need more towns as well. We have one here. Let's start going through all the provinces. Like, every province should have a town. Yes, like maybe here we'll lose, because you lose some of the RGO availability when you upgrade. So I don't mind losing the wool as much. Yeah, so like 355. So we'll create another town here. So what's the name of this place? Budimlija. Budimlija. Okay. But yeah, making pan sauce is not hard, but it's damn easy to mess it up. I just remember that it's easier to thin the sauce than it is to thicken it, and never stop stirring when you add flour. The more flour you have, the thicker the sauce you will get. Okay. Okay. Maybe tonight that's what I'll try. Actually, I have no idea. Oh boy. Oh, what happened here? We bring sad news. King Dreslav II Nemanjic has died at the age of 49, and he was king of the Kingdom of Serbia. His late majesty died while the army was camped in Gluboshia. His intricate maneuvering left our enemies dazed and confused. King Radomir II Nemanjic will now rule our glorious country. His Majesty's attention to detail and superior administrative skill will aid us in reforming our administration and maximizing our taxes. Damn it! I never gave this guy a wife. He has no kids. Okay. With King Radomir II Nemanjic now in power, he has been planning on moving the court, oh yeah, this thing, to a different location, as is the custom. No, it's not. We're literally building a city in Prizren now. Leave it where it is. Oh. We now have a claim throne casus belli on Bulgaria. Not bad. Yeah, so let's marry somebody here. 22. Eudokia. Sounds great. Have some kids, please. Oh, and let's join a chivalric order. We'll get prestige, military ability. Okay. Is it gonna all be the same? No. Monthly religious influence. Oh, state satisfaction equilibrium. That's not bad. Monthly progress to aristocracy. No, thank you. Monthly progress to spiritualist. No. Progress to innovative, I don't mind that, I guess. So, the Rhine, yeah, let's do that. Alright, well, we got a new king. The entire Balkan region declared war on Ham after that pronunciation. It was fine. They just really wanted to have war. I'm surprised there's not more war going on because of my pronunciations in this run. Tywin Lannister to his kids when they get married for political benefit. Yeah. Yeah, now go have kids for me. I need heirs. I need heirs. That's what Tywin sounded like, right? Yeah, of course, now we don't have a lot of oh yeah, here we go. This guy. He'll be the leader of our army. No Order of the Dragon. Can't join the same order as in real life, Vlad. Oh yeah, where are we with this guy? Yeah, what? We cannot get past this, no matter how much we keep improving opinion. Oh yeah, and then we were gonna build a town here. Let's build a town. Start urbanizing up. All right. All right. Well, my friends, we are unfortunately at our stopping point for this session. We had a pretty good run this morning here, but I am going to be continuing this tonight. But yeah, so that'll be it for right now. I guess, well, did we do good work? I mean, our economy is moving. But we lost a war we started with the Ottomans, and our subject lost some lands. So, and the king died. But we'll regroup. Now that we have money coming in, we can do all sorts of stuff. So, there is that. Yeah, but that'll be it for now. But